What up? Hey, Rufio. What is up, everyone? Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing? How are you on this fine Sunday? Let me raise my camera up a bit. I realize it's like cutting my head off just a teeny bit. Okay, there we go. What is up? How are you guys? How is this Sunday going? How is your weekend? How did your week go? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I did it. We are doing college. We are doing everything. I'm so excited. So excited. We did it, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to share with you guys everything. Obviously, you can see below what we're going to be making today. I was able to get all of this for like $36.26, and it is enough food for one person for 1 week. Like leftovers, dinners, like basic meal prep for a week. But college food, easy to make. I forgot to turn the oven on. I do need to do that though. But how are you guys doing? We're going to be making, we are making today a egg sausage sandwich that you can freeze and keep and pre-make. I'm doing it with English muffins. I have 6 English muffins. So we're going to be making 6 sandwiches. I'm only going to make 4, but you could make 6. We are then also going to make a Spam fried rice because yes, it's so easy, flavorful. I'm going to show you how to increase it a bit. And we're going to make a shrimp ramen and then a crock pot cobbler. Like, ooh, these are all great. These are all amazing things to make. And guys, my total for today, every single thing we're using, $36.46. That's it. That is all I spent for this college food challenge. And there are so many good things that are going to be taking place. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Oh, so good. It's been such a good week. I got to celebrate my niece's first birthday. Woo! Like, I am so excited. It was such a fun time with family. I cannot wait. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'll share, I made the cookies. If you all remember, she was having like a Wonderland theme and I made some cookies. So I'll share that on Discord because that way you can kind of see everything. But as always, you guys know, we have to start with dessert. We have to start with dessert. What's up, Jedi? You saw a college cooking competition and someone made bananas Fosters on a George Foreman? Oh, that's impressive. That is impressive. Oh my, I don't even know how to, like, I wouldn't even know how to start with that. Yeah, I was like, the only things today, I'm using stove, oven, and a crock pot. So if you're in college or you have a dorm room, you need at least those. You just need at least those. And the stove or the oven part, you could technically use a toaster oven or they have tools. We're going to use that for our egg sandwiches. So that's like the only thing is like, we're going to be doing it in there, but technically you could do it. I mean, you could even do it on a stove if you wanted to. I'm just choosing oven. So that's what I'm doing. But how you doing, Jedi? How has your week been? So I am starting off with the cobbler because I had to start with the cobbler. It takes the longest to cook. So I did this too. I really came prepared, guys. All of this food, right? So this cobbler is enough. I promise you. It is enough, all this food I'm making for a week. So if you make this, again, I spent $36.35 or something like that. And it seriously, all this food is like enough food to have for an entire week. Let me see here. My dessert, you guys. So I obviously have things like butter. I should do that one first. There are certain pantry items that go into this loveliness. Butter, eggs, frozen veggies, and then fresh vegetables. This is how much I spent on all of this today. My pantry was $12.76. All those things are going to be used for multiple recipes. But this dessert we're making right now, which is a pie filling and a box of cake mix, guys, $5.22. This is for a dessert for the entire week. It is the easiest thing to make. It's also delicious. It's actually one of Top Dog's and mine's favorites, like dump and go desserts. I absolutely love this. And you can do any pie filling. I got the peach because it was on sale. But you could do any pie filling that you want. So let me just get all the good. You want all of this goodness. But it does have to sit on high for like 2 to 3 hours. So that means I got to do this first. Right? One late night in the dorm. Exactly, Jedi. Okay, let me bring the crock pot. I kind of put it over here so you guys, I can kind of stove view the crock pot and what I do. Again, easiest thing in the world, but before I do that, let me cut my butter. You just need to like cut it a whole stick. But seriously, oh, you guys, I can't believe I was able to do this. So I found out too, didn't know this when I was researching all of this. I found out that dollar stores are gone. They're like gone. So none of this is from a dollar store. This is all from like a regular grocery store. I actually went to one in town called Winco. And there's a few of them, and it's kind of a discount grocery store. I was pleasantly surprised at the great pricing I could find. Like I said, I used $36 on this entire menu, which the goal was to be $40 and under, and 100%, I could have gotten more fruit, because I don't really have fruit. This is the only fruit. I could have gotten fruit, fresh fruit with that extra money. I could have gotten maybe a bigger slices of meat with that extra money. It really just depends what it's more important for your diet. But seriously, I was like, I can now know, like, there are great ideas to be cooked. $40 a person per week. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert. Like, full meals for everybody. So I'm excited. Milwaukee has a place that delivers fresh cookies up until 3 a.m. Oh, Jedi. We might need to get that here in Vegas. I think people would love that. Okay. Crock pot. All you're going to do, again, I went with peaches. And I maybe could have gone with a bigger can. This is quite a small can. I didn't realize it, but that's okay. Again, it's just for one person, so it's not that bad. All right. So there we go with that. Then you take, it's literally, this is how easy it is. So you have your pie filling, and then you take your cake in a box. We're just going to spread it out. I'm not doing all of it because I definitely don't need all of that, but I will do all the butter. All the butters. Oh my gosh, Issel! Thank you! Thank you. Give me 1 second and we'll make sure your name is up on that board. How are you? Okay, and then you just put the butter on like this. Now, I'm trying to do everything college students, right? As easy as possible. So we're going to put this lid on because that's going to be part of the cobbler part. If you have extra seasonings, this is when you could put maybe a sprinkle of cinnamon, nutmeg, a really like a brown sugar even, just to give an extra crumble. If not, this is still going to be amazing. Like I said, Top Dog and I seriously love this. It's one of our favorite dump and go desserts that anybody can do. So for college dorm, y'all, this is amazing. So again, thank you, Issa. I cannot believe it. 12 months. Woo! I know I've got you on the board here. Oh my gosh. There we go. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to just let that sit all of stream. But like I said, I did a lot of work, guys. So this dessert is $5.22. This entire set of food today was $36.35, something around there. Again, we have our pantry, butter, eggs, frozen vegetables, fresh veggies. That was $12.76. So I made sure to try to get every single set of meals in here for everyone so you guys could see. And I'm thinking for college students, right? You're going to want a quick go, maybe spend Sunday, Saturday cooking up all your food. So this is going to be a teeny bit of a meal prep kind of stream, all of that. So we'll start with breakfast right now because why not? Right, Spence College Dorm. So like I said, I broke down every meal. My total was like $36.35. It is going to be breakfast, enough for 6 to 8 days. The lunch or dinner, you can kind of switch these two around. The Spam fried rice, that is going to be enough for like 2 to 3 days of a meal. The shrimp ramen. Now, all the things I got for the shrimp ramen could go very far, and I'll explain it when I get there. You would just need more ramen noodles, but the ramen noodles were 29 cents. So we're good with that. And then we just started that crock pot cobbler. So we're amazing. Let's do, well, let me get the eggs ready because those take just a teeny bit of time. So we're doing for breakfast English muffins with sausage, cheese, and an egg, right? We're going to put it together, let them cool down, wrap them, and freeze them. I actually used to do this a lot, and I absolutely love it. I think it is one of the best ways. You could do it with tortillas to make breakfast burritos. I mean, you could do this with quiches. You could do it with so many things in order to have like a healthy breakfast. And like I said, I spent $36 on this. So if my budget was really $40, me personally, with what we're making today, I'd actually probably buy some fresh fruit. I saw like a thing of fresh strawberries for like $3. A watermelon would be under like $3 right now for us. So 100%, like I would substitute in some fruit that I could add to like beef up my breakfast or maybe beef up a lunch or dinner. But again, this is amazing because if there's two of you living together, $40 per person per week, like that is a pretty good thing to have. Like, I mean, almost a full week's worth of food. And some of this, I'm going to have a little bit of leftovers you'll see. Like, for instance, my English muffins, it came in a pack of 6, but my sausage came in a pack of 8. So it's like that extra 2, maybe one day instead of having an English muffin, you just scramble some eggs with the meat. Or you could put more meat in your ramen or more meat in your fried rice. Like, it's insane what you could do. Right? That's what I thought, Master. All the meals kind of sound like what college students would eat. Like, I'm thinking it sounds pretty spot on. Anonymous, what up? How are you doing? Thank you. I hope you're doing great. But yeah, so before I get into the breakdown of everything, the first thing is our eggs here. So this is the only thing you kind of need an oven-like item for. I'm going to be making the eggs in a cupcake tin, right? We're going to spray it all down, put the eggs in, and then cook them. Now, if you don't have this, they actually have a lot of egg machines. We got this one because my sister turned us onto it, and it's like $10 on Amazon. But it's this little egg cooker that we cook every type of egg in this thing. It is the best. You can cook every type of egg. I absolutely love this thing. So even something like this, if you don't have an oven or maybe if you've got a, what do they call those? Like toasters? Not like a toaster, but I forget what it's called. It's like an oven toaster. I bet you could even air fry eggs. Honestly. Oh my gosh, Anonymous. So we are making food that you could make in a college dorm, and it has to be under $40. I ended up spending $36 and like 35 cents. I can't remember the exact cents. And so it is breakfast, lunch, dinners, desserts that potentially, depending on how much you eat, could last you all week. So $40 for a week of food, breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert. Like, toaster oven Thank you. It's when I never grew up with those, so I like, every time I see them, I get scared of them. I'm not gonna lie. So let's grab my eggs here. That's what we're gonna grab first. All right. So, like I said, I'm gonna go over this in a second, my breakdown, so you guys can see. I have made deviled eggs, not on stream, but I have made them before. So, like I said earlier too, I've got 6 English muffins. Because I'm gonna have to leave this week, I'm only gonna make 4 eggs and 4 of the English muffins. But obviously, you would make these for every single one. So you just spray, or some of that butter. The butter we bought, again, I'm just not using it, but that butter that's gonna be on our list, you could just put that down. One of actually Top Dog's favorite things to eat is deviled egg potato salad. Like, you make basically egg salad, egg salad, and then come on, this one might be a little funky. Okay, there we go. Okay, you basically make potato salad, and then you throw in a bunch of eggs, like hard-boiled eggs, and it's his favorite potato salad is that. All right, so this is what it looks like. You ate so much ramen and frozen pizza. If I had your recipes, life would have been, oh my gosh. You know what's funny is I always think about, like, it was really fun doing this challenge, to be like, okay, I don't want to have to buy tons of spices. I want to be able to do things that taste good, and then take those, like, really cheap things and elevate them up with fresh vegetables, fresh meat, that you're like, wow, this is actually deliciously good. So here's what they look like, right? Just simple eggs like that, 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm going to be putting mine in for 15 minutes. You need it anywhere between 13 to 17. And if you want your egg to be, a little bit, come on. What's the word I want to use? If you want it, obviously we're going to freeze these, so we need to cook the yolk fully. But if you want the yolk a little bit more, I think the word I want to use is jellied, then 100% you would just go ahead and like jelly these up, like by cooking it a little less. It still needs to be fully cooked. Your 17 minutes is going to be like full hard-boiled, like egg circle. So just so you have an idea of what you should be doing with that. Everyone, do expect gourmet today, no college student, right? Like ribeye with lots of, right? No, I know, don't, yeah, right? Okay, so let's do the breakdown, just so you guys can see. So my pantry, I needed certain pantry items that are going to be used almost in every meal. So we have butter, eggs, veggies frozen, veggies fresh. This, I'm not kidding you, I went shopping today, and these are the prices on my receipt. So my pantry items are $12.76. All right, breakfast. We've got English muffins, sausage, cheese. I went fancy with my cheese, by the way. I could have actually cut that in half price-wise. I just wanted really good cheese. And even with really good cheese, this is our most expensive. And with all of this, you could do 8 breakfast, 6 of those being a breakfast sandwich, 2 of them being just like sausage with eggs scrambled in together with some veggies thrown in. But this was $8.75. So $8.75 for 7 breakfasts. 7 to 8 breakfasts. That's not bad. That's a little over $1 a breakfast. Then lunch is going to be our Spam fried rice, Spam, and our seasoning. This is $4.66. This is going to be enough food for us for at least 3 to 4 lunches, which I am so excited. Dinner, this is going to be the most that we use our pantry items. Ramen, which was 29 cents. I am legit taking ramen like this. We're going to be adding our own shrimp, our own vegetables, and then the secret to seasonings. And this is $5.57. Now, This is what I said. Whatever, I'll have a ton of shrimp left over. This is a pound. I'm gonna have a lot of shrimp left over and a lot of vegetables. So technically, if I would have bought like 5 more of these, I'd have enough to have 5, you know, 5 meals basically. And then dessert, which you guys saw me start because we needed to, was pie filling and cake mix. This is $5.22 total. And again, this crock pot this is a week of dessert right here. So we have got all this food that we're making today. All of this, $36 and like 35 cents for basically almost a week worth of food, which love it. I did the opposite. I added all kinds of unhealthy stuff, more salt, brown sugar. Oh my gosh. It was phenomenal. That's cheap for Spam. Yeah, I found the Spam on a good deal. Yep, BLT with Spam is me. Spam is so good. And if you're like, I would hate having Spam in my fried rice, buy a chicken breast. Go to the butcher and look to see if there's chicken breast. I know for us here in town, a lot of things that take place are at the end of the night, like any meat they couldn't sell, you can sometimes get at a discount. Like, go for that discount. It is 100% worth it, and you can save a bunch of money. And like I said, there were certain things that I was like, ooh, like my fresh veggies, I bought them and realized most of them were in that frozen pack. I don't know what happened, so I almost could cut that out. The cheese from the breakfast, I just like really nice cheese, and it's not like the nicest cheese, but this, if I got the like cracked singles, that was only like $1.25. So 100% like that is done. The other stuff, pretty much there was nothing else I could do other than the shrimp. If you wanted a pork ramen or chicken or a beef ramen, you could always get like a bunch of ground beef or some ground chicken or ground turkey. And that's a little bit cheaper than shrimp. I just wanted to go with something a little more that you could mix and match a lot of what this is. So 100% it's possible, and we're making it today. So I love Spam too. It is so good. Now, here I've been doing this all week because I had to make sure. The key, and I'm sure anybody here who's lived in a dorm, the key to seasoning and not having to buy tons of seasonings is to-go packets. I have all these different shoyu, soy sauce, all these different packets we're going to use, especially in the ramen and the fried rice. I am telling you, no, salt and pepper even. When you go places and they have those little salt and pepper, I don't care who you are, just grab some, throw it in a bag, throw it in your pockets. That is like free seasoning. Take it. Just take it. Like, even at a restaurant and stuff, if I get a to-go box, sometimes I'll be like, oh, can I get that sauce to go? Can I get this? Can I get ketchup to go? I don't care. Like, if I'm paying for food, I love keeping these because you always need like a little seasoning, and it's free seasoning you can add. So another way to stretch your budget is to go ahead and like get those free seasonings in, guys. Okay, so we are gonna move to, you know what, we'll just do the breakfast sandwiches first because we gotta keep it going. So let's get out the meat and cheese that I got. And again, I spent $3.28 for this cheese. There are 18 slices in this, meaning these breakfast sandwiches, I spent $3.28, but I can get 2.5 weeks out of this or use this cheese on other things. So I was trying to figure out a way how to incorporate like all aspects of this so that you're not left with anything crazy. And then I ended up getting some Vermont, I didn't know it was maple, but some breakfast sausage, right? So there's 8 patties in here, and we're going to put 1 per sandwich. So we're going to cook these up. And I got some sourdough English muffins. So we are going to pre-make some amazing English muffins. We're going to make some breakfast sandwiches. And again, if you took this, I'm really bad at math, guys. It makes me cry. So let me really quickly bring up, you know what? Let me bring up my calculator. And let's see if these cost, all of these ingredients were $8.75 and I can make 6 sandwiches. That is $1.45. $1.45. And I'm left with still 2 meat patties. And I'm left with like 12 slices of cheese and 2 meat patties. But this breakfast sandwich is $1.45 each. $1.45 each. Try getting that anywhere. Like, yummy, yummy, yumminess. So, yep, college students, snatch it up. Put Arby's sauce on my sandwich. Tastes like a beef and cheddar. Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, those good sauces. Honestly, I think everybody, like, take them up. I agree with you, Iselwyn. Like, that. These are amazing. Okay, so we're going to start by making our sausage. I'm going to use that pan in a second. And this is going to be nice. Again, these I used to make all the time when I didn't work from home because they are perfect grab and goes. And you just can heat them up in a microwave, or if you have a toaster oven, you can heat it up that way. But these little breakfast sandwiches are fully cooked, and then you make them. So, all right. Let's go to stove view here. And I actually am going to get out my toaster as well, because I definitely want to toast up our English muffins for sure. Okay. So let's go ahead and you're going to cook. So even though I'm only making 4 sandwiches, I will cook all of these just because I'm going to freeze them and I can use them later. But this is all we're going to do is we're going to cook up these guys while our eggs are cooking. Yum, yum, yum. I don't know if they allow stoves. I know there's some people, Master, that have a hot plate, which is basically a stove. Okay, so I have my toasters over there. If I plug it into there, sometimes it goes crazy. So let's go ahead. We're going to cut these and start toasting. Oh, cool. They're pre-cut. Awesome. Let me get a fork. If you didn't know, use a fork to help open your English muffins. It works much better than a knife. It's usually just a quick pop that you have to go in and do. Nope, it doesn't want that. Okay, we're knifing it. Not with a bread knife, though. Okay. Let's go ahead, and I'm just going to toast these. I'm going to do a level 3. And like I said, I'm going to do 4. Just because I'll explain to you guys at the end. But I'm going to have 4. Technically, you could make way more than that. You could even do double cheese if you wanted to. Top Dog literally just yelled double cheese. Our niece, one of my nieces, loves cheese so much. And that's what they bonded over, was their love of cheese and adding double the amount of cheese to everything. So, and again, 18 slices, guys.
I'm just going to the store to find okay. I'm not, I'm going to,
all right.
I'm going to another one here on Easter.
Top Dog has an errand to run. So ground beef's so expensive, it's like $7 a pound. Ramen's, oh, that is expensive. We have ours. No, so where are you? If you don't, I know you've probably told me, but ours is, I think like 4 a pound, 4 or 5.
Yeah, about 4.
Yeah. I agree with Top Dog, right, Master? Double cheese. Let me go put this in the fridge, guys. All right. All right, time to flip our sausage. All right, let me go back to stove view. And you can do this, like I said, if you're like, I'm not into an English muffin sandwich, you can actually do this with like breakfast burritos, egg, any kind of meat and vegetables. So feel free to like change it as you see fit, because this is so easy to do. So easy. All right, and then let's grab plate because my other English muffins are about to be done. And I got, did I grab enough cheese? One, two, yeah, I did. Okay. We got 2.5 minutes left on our eggs. We're going to have to let them cool down before I fully build the sandwiches out. Now, with that butter, because remember, we did on our pantry, that is a full box of butter. So that's like 2 cups of butter. So you could butter these up if you want. And 100% like keep going. Oh, there's ads. Okay. Let's see here. All right, so here's our first round of toasted. Put the other ones in. Toast those guys up. All right, I'm going to put the cheese already on the tops of these, just so kind of that melting process starts. Because you want it kind of melted. Ooh, okay, I like that, Master. Let me write that down. Let me come over here. I actually finally just bought new note cards. Of course, I didn't bring them down with me, so I'm still on my weird pads of paper I get from some of our salespeople. Okay, Asian fusion. Okay, do you have a suggestion what you'd want to have me fusion it with? Like extra special, like doing a fusion between what? If not, it's fine. You don't have to come up with one. All right. Those are almost done. I'm going to actually move this right here. All right. Oh, nice. And this cheese is nice and melty. So you guys can see I'm just kind of doing something like this right now, just to get the cheese melted. And then our eggs will be out in a minute. Then we put these, oh, and then the only other thing, obviously you'll need this. Once they fully seal, like, or cool down, wow. Once everything fully cools down, you're gonna have to wrap it so that you can freeze it. So definitely a saran wrap. You could get this at like a Dollar Tree or something like that. I had no idea that the dollar store is gone. Like they don't exist anymore for us. So everything we have doesn't, like that's a Dollar Tree. It's just, it doesn't, oh, these need to go in just a teeny, no, they're actually good. It's like only decor, like it's no food or anything. Okay, here's our eggs. Let's make sure you guys can see them. There we go. There are our eggs. So we're gonna let that sit for a second. Let's get these other English muffins. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot. Okay. Same thing. I'm just gonna put a piece of cheese on. And you could use your butter again. I don't need to have butter on mine. The fat from the sausage is gonna be enough for me. Because we're gonna put the sausage on in just a moment. Let me get another plate real quick. Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Vietnamese, Thai, and any other. Okay, I like it. I like it. All right. Yeah, these guys are going to be done, done, done. They smell delicious. Oh, yeah. Breakfast sausage. Love this. Let me get my plate here. And you could do this if you don't like breakfast sausage. They actually make little meat patties like this that are sliders. So you could always do like little sliders and things like that. That's kind of another good option. Okay, we're gonna put the meat patty down. Love it. So this is literally what it looks like right now. Right? English muffin meat patty. Then we have the topper over here. You can see the cheese is already melting. I'm going to put these to the side because I'll freeze these later. And let me see if there's a way for me to easily get out these eggs so I can show you all. Oh, perfect. Okay, there is. Let me get, I'm crowding myself up here. You know what's cheap and tastes good? Spaghetti with a butter garlic sauce. I just discovered this after being a dad. What a lifesaver. Oh, I used to only eat spaghetti with butter and garlic. It's so funny, Anonymous. Like, I, no joke, like, because I didn't like red sauce for a really long time. And I'd only put butter and garlic on it. Quick and easy. Exactly, Splits. This is super quick and easy. And if you think about it, everything we're making today, if you spend 2 hours, like again, I'm talking with you all, so it's going to take me a minute. So if you spend 2 hours doing this, you'll have a week's worth of food. That's how easy this is. Okay. So now what we're going to do is I'm just going to kind of peel away this egg from the side. And like I said, I actually used to make these. It's been a long time, but when I used to have to work from in the office, because I do work from home now, so I know it looks a little weird, but you guys can see you got your egg, you got your meat, and then we're gonna put the thing on top here, right? Like, there you go. And then we let it fully cool down and we wrap them and freeze them. That's all you have to do. And the same thing works, like I said, breakfast burritos. If you like tortillas instead, like make all your meats, scramble up your eggs with them, like all that stuff. Put it in a tortilla, let it cool down, like wrap it, cool it. That one, usually you might want to wrap in tinfoil first. But oh my gosh, it's amazing. Like freeze them, wrap them, and then heat them up. So we could do 6 of these. I'm only going to do 4, but look at this. Look at that. A whole plate of breakfast sandwiches that I get to eat in the morning. And again, I'm going to keep these. Let me just keep these back here. I spent $36. So like I had said earlier, if $40 was my limit and I had a few extra dollars, and even like this, the cheese, I could have gone cheaper and all of that. I would myself personally buy like some fresh fruit for the week, like a thing of strawberries or bananas or an apple for a few days. Like that extra $3 to $4 would cover for me here in Vegas, some fruit for the week. Might not every day, but at least would cover 4 to 5 days at least of having some fresh fruit that I could add on with this breakfast or any of the other meals. So, you know, it's perfect. Sweet Jesus, just had one of those from McDonald's this morning. That looks 10 times better. Thank you. And you got to think, I'm trying to keep it, I don't have any, but if you have packets of ketchup, or I'm not going to kid you, secret sauce from restaurants like the Arby's sauce, put the sauce on it. You know how good that would taste? Ketchup, mayonnaise, butter, any kind of seasonings that you might already have. Boom, done. I know I'm like a sweet tooth girl, and that's a maple syrup patty. It's got maple syrup in it. I put like a teeny touch of maple syrup on top just to give it that extra sweetness. But that, I mean, you guys, look at that. And these are a little over $1 a piece to make. And that's how easy it was. That is how easy that was. Woo! All right. Yay! So are there any Asian supermarkets in Vegas? Splits? Yes. Tons. Tons and tons. Chinatown down here has so many good restaurants or grocery stores. I actually go to them a lot because they have some of the best meats at the best price. And wherever anybody lives, some of the best supermarkets to go for the best bang for your buck is going to be your Asian food markets and your Mexican food markets. Ours here, like I might pay $1 for cilantro at a like Ralph's, Albertsons, Vons. That same bundle is like 50 cents at my Mexican market. So you can sometimes find much better, especially on produce, in those markets, which is amazing. Arby's sauce, right? I know. I never even thought about that sauce. Like, so it's funny because I get really sick from their meat. I don't know why. I've just always gotten sick from Arby's, but their sauce I love, and I think I might need to do that. Right? You had enough ketchup pack and make make and some half and half, right? Tomato soup. Asian fusion will be interesting. Yeah, no, I agree. I put it down so we can do that. When you live in Florida, I bought Chick-fil-A sauce all the time. Oh, yes, Chick-fil-A, you can get all their sauces. Yes, it's seriously, guys, it makes a huge difference. So I love In-N-Out and their secret sauce. I will sometimes make, I know this might sound gross, but it's delicious. If we have like leftover ground beef from the night before or an extra like burger patty, I will, no joke, crumble it up, mix it with some scrambled eggs, and put that secret sauce on top. Oh my gosh, is it delicious? Like, I absolutely love that on a completely different level. It sounds gross, but it's amazing. So yes, these packets cost them like less than a penny. So if you get packets, keep them. Seriously. Or if you get them and you're like, yeah, I don't use them, ask around your college students, anything else, like even your work. I used to bring in these packets to work all the time and just put them in like a pile in the kitchen, and they'd always get used because people love their little sauces and everything, and it's free sauce. Why not? Did I love it? No. Oh, yes. Okay, you guys want to hear something funny? So if you don't know what In-N-Out is, it's a burger joint. Some people hate it. I love it. I think it's so deliciously good. It is something I grew up on, like in California. It's just that's my, like, one of my favorite places to eat a burger. I hate to say it, I don't understand Five Guys. It's not very good to me. I'd much rather have In-N-Out or Shake Shack. But you know how people are, okay, you know how people are with Starbucks where it's like, and I don't go to Starbucks, so I don't know, but like, I need a tall with 2 pumps this, 1 pump this, shaken with this milk, da da da. That's our In-N-Out order. So if you don't know, they can do a lot of things you don't know about. Top Dog gets a double cheeseburger, animal style, with banana peppers, toasted bun cut in half, and his fries extra crispy. It's wild. I get a cheeseburger, protein style, which means they just wrap it in lettuce, full grilled onion on it, and then animal style fries. And I have the fries be extra crispy before they put the animal style stuff. Like, our stuff, I always know our number's gonna take a minute because we get it so specific. Like, we have it down to a science what we love. They can toast your bun. They can cut your burger in half. They have banana peppers. They can do a full slice of grilled onion. Like, it is a full perfect slice, and they grill it for it. Double animal style with animal fries. There you go, Jedi. Yes. It is so good. It's so good. And then I always ask for extra secret sauce. And they have these really big packets of secret sauce, and I usually keep them, like, no joke, because on lunches or like if I make a salad, I'll use it as a dressing because I love their secret sauce so incredibly much. It's a problem. All right, we are gonna move on to some Spam fried rice. Woo! Okay, so this is where I actually had kind of a little bit of fun at the grocery store. So let me see. Did I put the Spam up here? I did. Hold on. I'm a little too short to get in there. Let me get my stool real quick. It's just around the corner here. All right. Okay, here we go. Ooh. All right. Spammy spam. The not so secret, right? Exactly. The not so secret menu. All right, this one too, let me grab my veggies. So with the Spam fried rice, I am actually going to add some of these frozen veggies. So let me go. We did breakfast already in the breakdown. And then lunch. Now I will show you something for lunch that you're gonna be like, that's not fresh. We actually went out to a Chinese food place the other day and we got rice. We get the rice. We used to tell them not to give it to us because we don't really eat it. But then I was like, but this saves me from having to make rice because I make this so much for Top Dog. And so I did look up how much a bag of rice costs at the store. So I did include that. Just realized mine is not a bag of rice. It came from a Chinese restaurant. So we have rice, Spam, seasoning, right? The frozen veggies came from our pantry because I don't think I'm going to use all of these. And then, of course, our egg. We're going to add 2 eggs in here as well. But this is what it's going to take. Now, I have tried my own seasonings. I have tried everything. This seasoning was $1.29. This is the seasoning I buy every time I make fried rice. It's the Kikkoman fried rice seasoning. It is so good. I've never had anything better, and it's the only thing I use. I keep packets of it in our house. So this rice and all that we're going to be making, $4.66. This normal amount of rice, I'm trying to take Top Dog out of the picture. This would probably be 3 to 4 lunches for me because we're using the whole thing of Spam, this whole thing of rice, the seasoning. I'm probably going to use half of these vegetables. I'll see. Obviously, if you need to spread it further, use the full bag of veg sheets. And then we're going to be putting 2 eggs in it, like 2 eggs scrambled. So it's going to be delish. It's going to be so, so good. And let's do this first. We are going to first fry up our veggies. Fry up. Oh my gosh, thank you for the raid. Oh my gosh, Cook with Kate. Love you guys. How are you? Oh my gosh, Kiwi Mesh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Gummy Canada, how are you? Wilson Stepbrother, you are here. You are here. Oh my gosh, so many follows coming in. Oh my gosh. Cool Mess, thank you for the follow. Blondie, thank you for the follow. How are you, Cook with Kate? How was your stream? How's it going? Oh my gosh, Gearbox Man, what a great name. Thank you for the follow. Roar and stuff, happy waiver. Oh my gosh, I love it, I love it. Oh my gosh, how are you guys? How was streaming? What did you do today? Oh my gosh, we are on a mission. Peta on screen, right? Oh my gosh. You guys, welcome to Becca with Flour. If you are new here, I stream every Sunday and I am here doing themed meals. So we are a family-friendly channel. You guys watch me blow up my kitchen every few weeks here, but absolutely love being here, cooking, baking, just doing everything food related. Like, this is what we do here. So if you ever have an idea, oh my gosh, thank you, right? The Nightmare Before Coffee. I no joke have a coffee cup right there too that I'm like, okay, little more. But if you ever have an idea, every Sunday I pick out our theme for the next week, and I generally try to do 4 courses, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and that's what I'm doing today. An appetizer, side, dinner, and dessert. We have done NFL teams, books, movies, TV show, anime, people, whatever you can think of. So if you ever have an idea that you'd want to see picked out on stream, leave it in the comments and definitely see what we can do. But welcome everybody, Cook with Kate, welcome. Your life loves, oh my gosh, I am a huge Nightmare Before Christmas. I can remember when it came out and it was just like, oh my gosh. Yep, and coffee. On the side here, you can't see, I have a small espresso machine and a Keurig because I can't have enough coffee. It is my personality in a cup. So yeah, I got this shirt. I don't know if they still sell it, but I actually got this shirt from a place called Unique Vintage. But I know Etsy people make this shirt too, so you can definitely look there. But yeah, If you look up the Nightmare Before Coffee shirt, you'll see a bunch of them. But this is one of my favorites. It's my personality in a shirt. So yeah. Oh my gosh, but welcome! I literally just started up my oven. Hold on. I gotta turn this off or else I'm gonna burn. So today we are doing food for a college dorm room. And doing it under $40. Thank you, FacePen. Is it Cargus? Thank you. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. You guys are getting me to goal. I cannot believe it. My husband, who is top dog, he's actually running an errand. Normally he's here. But he is going to have to cook my next stream once I hit enough followers. I had some bots come in, so I have to delete some. But he's going to be cooking, and he will burn boiling water to nothing. So it'll be super, super fun. Kimmer's Brewery, thank you so much for the follow. Right? Another coffee achiever, right? Exactly. Thank you, Kiwi. Yes, I am very, this is my easiest one to see on screen, is this lovely, colorful craziness. I told my artists, I said, I want Hawaii just on my sleeve, as many colors as you can get. And it's like, here we go, right? Perfect timing. Exactly, exactly. You can call me Mesh. Okay, I love it. I am not a veteran. I was thinking about it, but I never ended up doing that. However, if anybody is a veteran, thank you so much for your service. But yeah, the anchor is actually just, I grew up in San Diego. I did grow up around military, and everybody in my family, like on my dad's side, was military. So I definitely 100% like have been around that. My father-in-law actually was a civil servant. So yeah, it's kind of wild. But yes, did you ever get SiriBot Jedi? I downloaded it and then it had an error. So I'm still trying to download it. I'm hoping this week I can figure out what that error was. So yeah. Oh, Wilson, you're welcome. Yes, anybody who serves us, that is amazing to me. And if you want to know where I am, so you kind of heard me say San Diego, but I actually live in the lovely Las Vegas. So yes, what stays in Vegas happens on this show, I guess. But I actually live in Las Vegas now. I have been here for about 6 years, I believe now. And I absolutely love it. I have lived, and this is why a lot of people too will think, oh, military. I have lived in a lot of places, Colorado, Chicago, up and down the coast of California. Did a lot of time in Hawaii, Washington, Oregon, all of that. So, but it's just because my dad's work growing up, he was a very valuable member and they just needed him to be places. So I cannot believe it. But, right, that fight capital, exactly. But today I decided, so we pulled out last week college dorm food on a budget, and my budget was $40, and I spent $36 and 25 cents, something 35 cents, something around there. And I am making breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert that can last a college student 1 week. So I was able to do this under $40. These actually are cooling so I can wrap and freeze them. But the first thing we did was make some lovely cheesy egg sausage sandwiches. And we were able to have enough like English muffins, eggs, all of that to do 6 sandwiches. And then we had 2 extra meat patties that then you could like scramble up into eggs, maybe put in a tortilla. But again, you basically have almost 8 breakfasts. You could do your eggs and the 2 meat patties and have a big scramble yumminess if you want instead for 7. So yeah, that is going and went well. We're just waiting for it to cool so I can freeze them. We're starting the spam. Sorry, I talk so fast. Spam fried rice. We're starting that right now. What we already have going is our crock pot cobbler. This is actually my favorite dump and go recipe. It is, you take pie filling, you throw it in the bottom of a crock pot, then you take a cake box, you take the ingredients. I didn't even use all of it because it was too much. Sprinkle that on top, don't stir, cut up a stick of butter, put the butter in, lid on, walk away. It is the best cobbler. You let it cook itself for 2 to 3 hours. That's it. And then you are good to go. So, and that is especially for a college student. And I did dessert. I mean, I don't know if a lot of college students eat dessert. But like that includes a dessert that you can have that's so good. And again, if you don't like Spam, that's fine. You could do this with like chicken, like in a can, like they have chicken breast in a can, or just buy some chicken. One of my favorite things is buying pre-roasted chicken because I love it. I absolutely love it. But yeah, we did, let's see. I kind of have everything broken down. So the breakfast, the English muffin, sausage, cheese, and that was a total of $8.75, and that's for 7 breakfasts. We obviously have general pantry, which is your butter, eggs, frozen veggies, frozen or fresh veggies for $12.76. And this lunch we're making right now is the rice, spam, and seasoning for $4.66. And this is going to be like a good four to 5 lunches, depending on how much you eat. And so, yeah, I tried mesh so hard. I was like, let me come into this good here. Like, I wanted to really challenge myself too, to be able to do this, because a lot of times I still do a budget when it comes to food, but I'm very blessed in the fact I work a 9 to 5 that pays for me to be able to do these things. So, oh my gosh, thank you for the follow, Engineer 3. I appreciate it. Thank you. So what we're going to do, I know an ad starts here in just like 52 seconds. So what I'm going to do is put a little butter into our pan behind us. We'll go to stove view so you can see it. And I'm going to start getting this chow mein. These are those frozen vegetables. Again, this was, how much was it? This was $1.69. I am going to only do half of this. If you needed this meal to be stretched out even further, do this whole amount. But you could actually use the rest of these vegetables if you wanted in a breakfast burrito. You could put them in the ramen we're going to make, whatever it is. Let's grab that butter because I want to cut some up here. So that way we fry it. You guys saw I was kind of cutting the Spam a little bit, so we have that. I'm just going to do a little tablespoon. All right. And we're going to get going on this chow mein stir fry. Which again, if you wanted, if you're only going to use half, you could cook all of this up and then use the rest of this in your ramen. So let's go to stove view here. Let me go ahead. Get this all nice and buttered up. All right. Oh, this actually has. I didn't even see. I thought it was just the veggies. Water, chestnuts, peas. It has some of the noodles. Didn't even realize that. Wow. Go, Becca, for reading everything. Okay, so we're going to have fried rice with a little bit of noodle. You know what? With that, then, let me just do this. We're just going to do all of it. Why not? And there is some icy chunks in here. And we're just going to fry this up. I have it on high heat. And again, college students, use your freebies that you get from restaurants. Your soy sauces, any kind of packets you have, because that's what you can use to season everything. All right. We're going to just keep this going. I am going to grab a bowl, though, because when this is done, I'm going to put it in a different bowl, and then we're going to make our, whatchamacallit. We're going to make our Spam, get that all going, and then our egg, and then we'll fry the rice and add everything in it that needs to be added in it. Oh, that's so funny. I thought it was like ice. I was like, it's not melting. It's actually the onion. So it's really big chunks of onion. Okay, we're just going to let this go for a little bit longer. I'm going to let it fry itself up without me touching it all the time. And again, we're going to use this seasoning. It's the best in my opinion. Let me put our Spam over here. And then the 2 eggs, let's get those ready. All right. Okay. What is it, Anonymous? All the spam that I just had. Listen, your girl likes her spam. So as much, if I can have a full thing, and like I said, $2.08 for that entire can. It was actually, so the only other thing cheaper than that was canned chicken breast. That was like $1.98 or something like that. But I had to do some spam fried rice. You've never had spam mesh? Oh my gosh. It's okay. It is, I didn't have it till I was in Hawaii. And then I became hooked. And it's salty. I will say it is salty. If you're not used to all of that, it's definitely got that into it. But I've done spam sandwiches, spam and eggs, spam fried rice. Like, you'll have to try it one day. If you try it with like a fried, I don't know if you like fried rice, but if you try it in the rice, it might be thinking, oh, you don't live in the, okay, you're in the, okay, you're not in the U.S. Yes, I know, not a mouse. It's a ton. Look at all this. That's just one can. That's one can of spam. That's what I'm saying. This fried rice will go far. Will go really far. If you don't mind me asking, Mesh, where are you about? You make a great country gravy with canned chicken breast. Oh, I've never even thought of that, Jedi. Face slap, spam, bacon, eggs, and spam, right? All of it. Ooh. Gumai spam hash. Oh, that would be good. I'm like now thinking how I could make that. That would be so good. My husband, Top Dog, he loves spam and he loves corned beef and hash. He would love it even more if I could do that. You're from Denmark. Okay, awesome. Geez, what time is it right now in Denmark? All right, it's still a little watery, so I'm still gonna just keep it going. I want it to be fried. That's more spam than I get on my Gmail. Faceplant, bedtime, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wow, yeah, okay. I am like that person who goes to bed pretty like 9:30 at night. Like I go to bed so early. But we've got a few people from all around that definitely are in that same boat too, that they are up and it's like 12:30, 1, 2. I know we've had some people where it's 4 in the morning. I am not a night owl at all. I can't do it. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Let's check our stove here. Yeah, they're definitely warming up, but you can see there's still some liquid, and that's what I want to burn off. Like, not burn off, but I want it to heat off, is all that liquid. So I'm going to be adding this all to that fried rice, just so we have it. I'm not going to add it to all of it. Top Dog loves the spam fried rice that I'm making today. He hates all these vegetables, though. So I'm only going to add some of this to it, because I'll eat this for sure. Peas, corn, mushrooms. I love all this stuff. Okay, we're getting there. And we're still going to fry a little bit more, too, once we actually do the rice part as well. So we have that. And then we will be, okay, our dessert's being done. Then we move on to dinner. I cannot believe it. But again, quick and easy. If people need a quick and easy, I did it college dorm, but even at home you could do this if you have your breakfast on the go. So if you have to go to the office, you have a breakfast. This is making enough food so that you can have some during the week. So it's almost like a meal prep. We're almost at meal prep, that you spend a few hours on the weekend and you have a full week worth of food. There we go. Okay. Here we go, guys. We're getting there. We are getting there. All right. Actually smells really good. There's no extra liquid being made here. So I am going to set this to the side. And now it's Spam. It's Spam time. So much. How am I going to add? Eventually, all this has to go in this pot. This, the vegetables, the rice, everything's got to go in there. So if you've never cooked Spam, I like my Spam to have a little bit of a crunch. So I make sure, technically you could eat it just as is. It is cooked. But I like having my Spam cooked and a little browned on the edges. So that's what I'm going to do this too. Let's get another bowl here. And you guys can tell, like, I'm not even adding any seasonings yet because of the seasonings that I do add later on. So let me get another bowl for our Spam to go in. Ooh, just burnt myself a little. And this one too, you're just gonna let, like any other meat, you're gonna just let this kind of grill itself up. Ends up working. And then what we'll do is once the Spam's done, we'll put the egg in, and the egg, sometimes people put it in with the rice. I just put it in ahead of time and I scramble it all up right then and there. So that way I'm good to go. That's in general how I do my egg. I don't know how everyone else does it. Then we get into the rice. So I did put the price of rice, like a bag of rice, I think it's a pound, was $1.29. We went to a Chinese food place, so I just kept the rice that we used. And that's going to be what we go ahead and fry up. I will say you can make this. You can make your rice, have it still be warm, and make this. It's not as good because the whole point of fried rice is like using leftover rice, frying it up. But I have done it before where we really wanted this. I had no rice. I made the rice. I let it sit for like 10 or 15 minutes just to cool it down a bit, and then I made it. It still tastes good. The flavor's there. You just don't have some of that consistency. I know, kind of odd, but you can do it. So if you really are in a rush, you can do it. All right. Oh, yeah, we are getting there. So good. And I did my chunks pretty big. On the Spam, you guys can see, like, they're not small chunks. I'm not a chef. It's not perfect. So, again, you can spread this out, make smaller chunks and all of that. And you could really spread this out pretty nice. Let's see. Where are you toasted? Oh, nowhere yet. Okay. Let this be. We're definitely getting that toast I love. Now, did anybody in chat, did you all, is there something, we had a few people say pizza, all of that. What else did everyone eat? Mac and cheese. Like I said, we're going to be doing a elevated top ramen, but definitely ramen, mac and cheese, sandwiches, grilled cheese, peanut butter and jelly, regular sandwiches with meat, like 100%. Right? 100% agree. Boom. And okay, I want to make sure I'm saying your name right. Is it Gumai? I want to make sure I'm saying it right. Do you have a nickname you like being called? But yes, that is all what I am about. It does not need to be perfect. If it tastes good and looks disgusting, I'll still eat it. It's just about trying, right? Seeing how far you can get, learning, and having fun. Absolutely love it. All right. I might have needed a bigger bowl. I don't know how I'm going to fit all of this, but that's okay. All right, we're going to put this in this bowl. And now it's time for egg. Oh my, perfect. Ooh, potatoes in an air fryer. I have never tried an air fryer. I do not have one. cut it a little too soon. Okay. That's how fast the egg is. When you do it last, it's fast. All right, we're gonna grab a little bit more butter. What up, the Fluffy Baker? How are you? Oh my gosh, what is going on? All right. Gonna let this is just a little bit eggy. That's fine. It'll all mix in perfectly. I just want to make sure this all gets buttered up a little bit. Let's add our fried rice. Well, rice. Now we're frying it. Now we're frying it. Whoop, 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 whoop. Might need to add a teeny bit more butter. Got some hard pieces here. Yeah, let me add just a teeny bit more butter. Just got off of work. It was good. I know, smoked ribs. Oh, from my grocery store, mac and cheese, cheesy potatoes, watching show. Oh my gosh. You have had a wild one. Wild one. Might add a teeny bit of water to this, just because it is being a little drier than normal. So I want to make sure we don't fully dry out. Yes, no, definitely you want some old rice for this. It ends up just working so good. And the reason too, I do everything in the same pan, because you all know rice soaks up your flavors. So if I make everything in the same pan, that rice ends up being so good. There we go. Oh, a little bit of water really helped. Okay, now that seasoning. And I wish I could say I knew what the seasoning was as far as like what's in it, like to make it myself, but I have tried making fried rice seasoning with soy sauce and all that. It's just nothing tastes as good as this pre-made one. Okay. Come on, little guy. Let me get a fork. We gotta get this going. Got little rice clumps here we want to get rid of. There we go. All right, let's get that Spam and egg in here now. I'm gonna mix this all up. So I will tell you, this is how Top Dog likes it. So I am going to pull some out because he will actually eat this week for like lunch. He doesn't want all the veggies in it. So I'm going to put like half of it out, and then the other half will be mine with the veggies and that chow mein. Egg down. Can't have that big of an egg go out. That's too much. College students, you need to take everything you can. Okay, going to turn off the heat. Let me take out half, put a little more than half. He really loves this stuff. Okay, so I'll do the rest here, and I'm going to do the mixture of that chow mein vegetable mix. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Okay, so now you can see why this would last 4 meals. You have this, and I have all of this. Oh my gosh. And this is it. You divide this up into containers and it is done. College prep, meal prep, done. All right. So let's go ahead. We'll go back to main view so we can see it. Oh, I know. Okay, we got to get caught up. 100. Okay, so yep, the day old rice. I know. I'm so happy. It looks so good. We're gonna make sure to do it. Don't forget the soy sauce, right? 100%. So much spam, but that was the point. It was like, see, look, this costs $4.66. Look how much we got. So I got all of that and all of this. Like, this is so much food, but you get a meat. I know it's spam. You could do chicken. You could do ground beef. You could do whatever. But yes. And then we got our soy sauce. I got the shoyu sauce. I actually got those because we did sushi the other day. And I was like, give me all the seasonings. Free seasonings. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let me just grab a plate and we'll try some of our, I pretty much know what it's going to taste like because I love this stuff. Right? Oh my gosh, 100%. Welcome! Welcome! Thank you for your 3 months. I think I got you on the board still. I do. Here you go, Ilo, right up here. Ah, thank you, thank you. How are you doing? Ooh, decided to walk a little. But I agree, this is like spam with a side of rice. It's a lot of spam. But if you're on a budget, guys, this is a great, like, you get vegetables, you get some meat, egg. It's so good. Do a little soy sauce on here. But I'm excited because, again, like, ooh, that's a lot of soy sauce. So good. So good. Again, lunch. You can bring it, and if you have anywhere on campus that has a microwave, heat this up. Pro tip though, if you don't know, some of you might, if you are heating up rice, take your hand, put a little bit of water on it, and sprinkle water onto the rice, then microwave it. It needs a little hydration help in order to still taste amazing. So just make sure you know that. Like, it needs a little help. It needs a teeny bit of help. Okay. So we're going to put that one to the side. Again, this is like a whole week of lunch right here for somebody. Absolutely love it. Oh, you've been exhausted. Was your move today, Ilo? I know you had a move happening, or is that coming up still? Okay. You guys, that's so deliciously good. So, okay, we did lunch. A whole week of spam fried rice. Excuse me. Let's see. So this cost a total of $4.66. That's 7 meals. So each lunch doing this is 67 cents. 67 cents for lunch. So we are at, right now, a whole breakfast. Oh, I should write this down, but basically we're at $2 so far. $2 for the day gets you a breakfast sandwich and lunch. And we did this for $36.35. And some things I didn't scrounge on, like I went higher on my cheese and I did higher on some other things that you can even cut that down more. But like I said, I would, with that extra $3 or $4, I should have gone ahead and maybe bought some fresh fruit or something just so I could add more to my breakfast sandwich or anything like that. But you guys saw how much meat was in that. So we are on to dinner. So dinner. This will be a fun one. We got some top ramen. I'm doing shrimp. You could do whatever you want. This costs 29 cents for this packet. Now, I bought a pound of shrimp. I probably won't put a pound, but if I would have bought like 7 of these different flavors and put some shrimp in there. We also have some fresh vegetables that was on our pantry list. So the fresh vegetables are also gonna kind of go in here. So this would be 100% like you, even if you didn't use all those vegetables that we used in the fried rice, you could you could potentially use half of them and just stick them in your ramen. And everything we're doing for our ramen will be, I mean, you could basically do it for a week too. You just have to every day get a new one of these. That's kind of my best way of explaining it, is you can pre-make all your meat, pre-make all your vegetables, and then all you have to do is make the ramen and throw those in while you're making your ramen, like when it's almost done. And you're going to be good to go for like a whole nother meal. But it has actual meat and actual vegetables in it versus just the seasoning packet. If you ever build a university in the middle of Las Vegas, then every meal, right? Oh, it's funny. There is, I don't remember his name, but do you guys see that guy on Instagram? I think he had a show on Netflix that he makes those crazy chocolate things. Like he'll make them look like a chocolate bear and it looks real. His school is actually here in Las Vegas to do that. I'm just going to grab my shrimp real quick and all my vegetables. But yeah, it's wild. His actual place is in here. So I'm always shocked. So I kind of got the general veggies. I'm not going to cook all of them. Like I love snow peas. So I got some snow peas. I absolutely love mung bean sprouts. So we got some of those. I got some green onion that I love. And then I actually got regular onion too. So... but it still needs to be a Panda Express. Oh, fluffy bigger, that would be funny. Thank you. I absolutely love this shirt. It is my personality in a shirt, I'll tell you that. I got it, I was telling them earlier, I got it from a store called Unique Vintage. And I don't know if they sell it anymore, but I know you can get this shirt on Etsy too. Like so many Etsy people. The other thing is we got eggs. We got a dozen eggs. We used 6, or let's say 7. 7 for our breakfast, 2 for our fried rice. So we have 4 left. We have 4 left. So potentially you could take the rest of your eggs, so the 4 eggs that are left, do a hard-boiled egg and add a hard-boiled egg to it. So not only are you using your full $40, but oh my gosh, thank you for the raid, Pinky Bow. Oh my gosh, thank you. How was your stream? What did you make? Welcome everybody. Thank you. Right? Sprinkle surprise raid. I love it. How is everybody? Welcome. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Goo May. I'm going to get it down, I promise. Thank you for the follow, everybody. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love this. I hope your stream was great. Oh my gosh. We today, welcome. If you haven't been here before, I am Becca with Flower, and we are a family-friendly streaming channel that on Sunday, we do themed streams. So if you have a theme you'd want me to do, it's usually 4 courses, appetizer, side, main dish, dessert. But if you ever have a theme, put it in chat. We have done football teams, books, movies, people, restaurants, anime, Cartoon Network. I mean, anything you can think of, we 100% do. Angel, welcome, thank you. Okay, you make pumpkin spice cookies with cream cheese filling and a hazelnut zucchini loaf. So you're gonna send that my way, right? Because that sounds absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh, how did it all turn out? Like, I seriously want that, 100%. Dorm room, yes. Today we're doing dorm room cooking under $40. I bought all my supplies for $36 and like 35 cents. So, and this is enough food, $40 for the week. to feed a college student breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a dessert. I can't believe I did it. We made it. Done I've never, no, Twilight's not even in here. Okay, I'm adding it. You guys wondered too. That's because it goes in this lovely jar right here. I have not done Twilight. That would be a fun one. That's going to be an interesting one. I'll have to do something from, for sure, the diner that her and her dad go to. Oh, yeah. I'm already, my head's like, I got ideas. So that is a great one. But yes, welcome everybody. Don't forget to hit that follow button. It is free. It helps me. And it actually, my goal, I might have hit it today actually. My goal is that at 350 people, I had a few bots come in, so I have a few people to delete. But at 350 people, my husband, Top Dog, he is normally here with me, kind of in chat, but he had to go run an errand. He is a streamer as well, and he does video games for 18 and up. But I'm going to force him to cook. He is not the cook in the house. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It turned out good. You made the cookies before and you loved them. Oh, see, that's amazing. Oh my gosh, Seinfeld. Oh, yes, I haven't watched Seinfeld in a very long time, but that would be a great one. That would be so good. Also, I know there is an ad coming up here in a minute. I am just going to be cutting an onion and getting my shrimp ready because we're on the shrimp ramen. Let me show you guys actually what we did before. Let me put Seinfeld in the bowl. So we're good. We got Seinfeld now. We got to still let these cool down, but we actually made egg, cheese, sausage sandwiches for breakfast. We did the Spam fried rice. This is only a quarter of it. Look how much food. That whole bowl back there is filled with Spam fried rice. Can't believe it. We've got our crock pot cobbler cooking away right here. Like, absolutely amazing. We are on to our ramen. I can't believe we made all this food for under $40. Pasta primavera. Oh my gosh, yes, splits. Chicken salad on rye, untoasted side of potato salad, cup of tea. And then, come on, I have to, if we're doing Seinfeld, I'm going to have to make a soup, guys. We all know that episode. All right. Let me get it together. Oh my gosh. All right. So we're going to cut some onion. And I'm going to do a light cook on the onion, not a huge one. Just because I like kind of that crunch of the onion. The best thing about buying these like ramen is you can put whatever you want in it. Mushrooms, zucchini, carrots, whatever you want, you can do, right? No soup for you. That's gotta be one of the most famous episodes. It has to be. That or the dying from the stamps, licking the envelopes closed. Is it the envelopes? That one has to be. Like, between the two of them, I think that's got to be one of the most popular ones. How about Poppy's Pizza? Oh, that's a good one, Master. I totally forgot about that. That would be a good one. So many. Theirs is hard because they went to a diner. They went to a diner. Yeah, that one I want to definitely do something unique and fun and like diner-ish food because that's East Coast. Diner food is deliciously yummy East Coast food. Okay, I'm not going to do the full onion just because I don't need a full onion for this ramen. And I bought, if you remember, I only bought one of the ramen packets. So you could make all these vegetables that you want and use them for other packets. So, like I said, I bought one packet, but if you bought like 5 to 6 packets, make all the meat, make all your vegetables, and then you can kind of bring that in one dish and have your packets in the other, and then you mix them together. Like that honestly would probably be one of the best ways to do this. Huh? The girls know I'm cooking. They're like here for it. Okay, so we did that. Let me cook this up just a teeny bit. Like I said, I'm not going to do anything too crazy with it. And calzone. Do you know I've never made a calzone? I mean, it's like a giant pizza pocket, but I have never made a calzone. How yummy would that be? Like calzone. Oh my gosh, some bits of honey candy now. Honey candy. Oh, that sounds delicious. Fluffy Baker, what is that? I know I'm like intruding on your conversation, but what is that? I have to know. Like, is it a hard candy? Oh, I have to know now. Just putting a little bit of butter in. We're just gonna saute these guys up just a little bit. Not a whole bunch because I like the crunch in my ramen. So it won't be not too wild. And then let me do a little bit of our chives. And we still have 4 eggs left. So, like I said, I actually have a hard-boiled egg. Maybe we'll grab one. Put a hard-boiled egg in there. No chewy honey. Chew. I had them as a kid. Ooh, what up, Creme Delish? How are you? Oh my gosh. Hey. How are you? I am, no joke today, I got all the bests in this today. You guys are amazing. Remember the episode where George had a calzone and his boss loved it? I don't know if I remember that one. I gotta like go back and rewatch. I haven't watched Seinfeld in, honestly, decades. Oh my gosh. All right. So I just took off the, kind of, I always call it deveined, but my little snap peas here. Because we're going to put snap peas, green onion, then a little bit of onion I got cooking over here. And we're going to add some mung bean sprouts. Wow, I couldn't say that. Okay. This is going to be a good thing of ramen, guys. Especially cheap ramen. So ramen, I forgot to show you guys. All right, my price breakdown. My ramen was 29 cents. My pound of shrimp was $5.28. So we are at $5.57 for this. Our fresh vegetables, which are mainly used in this, was $4.32. But again, you could use them in any of the dishes we made today. So under $40, we are going to have ramen. The only thing would be, obviously, we have so many vegetables, and I actually have a bunch of shrimp that I should have bought like more of these because I could then have more. So if you buy, again, this was 29 cents. So if you buy more, then you can use the rest of your vegetables for it. I just know I'm just going to eat one now, so I didn't want to buy like 5 of those and all that. Top Dog actually loves Top Ramen. Oh, you guys can't see. It's all right here. There is Top Ramen everywhere. All right. So the onions are a little cooked, so I'm going to actually pull those off. Again, let me stove view for you guys. So just a little bit of brown, nothing huge. Honestly, it's because I still like the crunch that I get from it. So we're going to keep it like that. Okay, now let's get a plate and we're going to get the shrimp ready. And then we'll cook the shrimp and then we'll cook the ramen. Can't believe it. We are already there. And like I said, we still have like leftovers for days. So my shrimp still have all their tails on them. So I'm just taking them off. And you could easily too, like I said, even though you're like, okay, I'm doing all shrimp because that's what I have a budget for. I have done it, like used shrimp in the beef flavor, the chicken flavor. Like you could do shrimp and any meat and any other flavors. So don't think you have to stick with it. We are just choosing to stick with it. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. These are little guys. And fun fact about Vegas, because I had to thaw this, every single like meat here as far as seafood, because we're in the desert and it has to be transported here, is like pre-frozen. So I like mixing this stuff with other vegetables and seasonings. It just helps. It really does help with the flavor of all of this. Oh my gosh, here we go. Here we go. Keep this going. We're just gonna be here forever doing this. Oh, I can't believe it. Okay, I gotta tell you guys this. So Vegas is not, right? Yeah, Vegas not known for its seafood. We're known for what you can do with the seafood. The restaurants here are on point. There is a few restaurants I'm hoping by the end of the year I can get to that are like really unique. I have to look them up. I saw them on like Instagram or something, but there's some really good ones that have opened. So, right? Known for their casinos. We're known for taking people's money. That's why we don't have state taxes. We get enough from visitors. I never thought either I would be like here. Growing up, like we never came to Vegas. My parents actually hated it. And so we never came to Vegas or anything like that. So it's funny that like we moved here and then almost my entire family also moved here. Like we're all in Vegas. Yeah, I know. My hands are just wet with shrimp guts. I'll delete it in a moment. Thank you, Jedi. I might have to get another moderator for when Top Dog's gone. Just because that's the hard part with moderating with cooking is like I have guts or shrimp or something that I always have on my hands. Yeah, shopping. Always the shopping. Yep, the casinos, the all-you-can-eat buffets. I mean, just everything. I tell everyone, no matter what your vice is, even if like my vice is like food, you'll find it in Vegas. Might be a good idea, right, Jedi? I know, I need to have as many mods as I can get. The hotels are always so cool. They're so fun to travel around in. I'm just going to make all my pans dirty today. Yeah, I might have to ask some of you guys if you guys want to be mods. I don't think I have any other family members that actually come on. So they used to come on in the very beginning, but now they're bored of me. No, I'm just kidding. A lot of my family had no idea what Twitch was until I started. So it's fun when they do show up. It makes it really fun. But we are thinking, my mother and father-in-law are hopefully, I'm trying to work with them. Well, we'll see, but probably next year I would love to have my mother-in-law come on. She's open to it. But she is a really good cook. She has her famous spaghetti that like everyone in the family loves her spaghetti. It's so good. And so I want her to come on to show everybody how to make it. And she's willing to. She's not someone who like keeps her secrets tight. Like she is fully like, nope, I'll teach everyone how to make it. All right. So I'm just going to put some of these onions that I did down. Make some more space. Okay, so our veggies for the shrimp, bean sprouts, snow peas, green onions, regular onions. It's just kind of what looks good to me today. Like I said, carrots, zucchini, corn. I mean, you can truly do anything you want when it comes to this. So let's go ahead, get these shrimp. Oh, one of them fell. Get these shrimpies cooked. Ooh. Okay. All right. And these will cook really fast. And And then we can ramen it up here in a second. I cannot believe it. And this, again, if you cook all this ahead of time, if you're like at work, or I know we did this for like a college dorm room, if you're in a different area of the college that has a microwave, then you could do the rest microwave. Just like heat everything up and do the rest. Okay, I've actually never made these, so don't laugh, people. So it wants 2 cups of boiling water. So there's 1. Right, Fluffy Baker? Let me just throw, it's like Benihana. I'm just going to throw it at you real quick. Like, here you go. Okay, we're going to keep that going. We're going to get this ramen up boiling hot. Like 2 minutes on each side. I know. I didn't put it pretty hot, so it is turned off. Like, so... yeah, it's going to be fast, especially because when I get that ramen going, it's going to heat up. Ooh, one of them fell. All right. We got our ramen. I am not a breaker. I don't break ramen. And then I got my shrimp. You know what? I'm going to switch. Oops. Because this one always, this is my good boy. This side loves to work fast. Okay. Oh, yes. Here we go. Okay, so we are going to wait for this to boil. Then I'm going to go ahead and put the ramen noodles in. Let me just try cleaning my sides a bit. Love it. You're scared the first time. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, these are looking nice and pink. I know it's like very whited out over here, but they are good. I actually love making ramen. I've never made it this like with the packet, but I make it from scratch. Maybe one stream I'll do that because that would be really nice. Okay, we're just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait for this to take place. What I can do in the meantime is we can wrap. We can wrap our sandwiches. So I only made 4 just because I will be out of town for a little bit for work. So I didn't want to have these just sitting here. And you could get like this stuff at the dollar store or something like that. So you just want to air wrap this like so tight. And I would even take this wrapped. And if you can do a second wrapping, do it. Or if not, stick it in like a Ziploc and take all the air out. I know, they're massive. I love them though. And guys, these were like what, a little over $1 a piece. I mean, these are huge. But it's perfect. You just keep making them, and now you got all the goodies. Okay. And we're just gonna wrap. Because then you freeze them. That's the best part. You freeze them and then you're done. Is it your camera? Yeah, it is. It's the camera is, it and the lighting. Like my lights are all up above and there's a lot of them. So I want to get a new camera that can help with that light a little bit better. And I want to get a camera that focuses on me more, like will rotate. I just have to find the best one for my setup. Oh my gosh. So wait, a ramen salad. You have to break it up. Ooh, Fluffy Baker. Sorry, I just saw that. What do you put in it? Oh, 100% Jedi. You could easily do the Spam. Okay, our water is boiling. I'm just going to take this and stick it in. Yeah, bacon. I know a lot of people would love bacon in these sandwiches. They're just so easy. And you guys saw, oh, thank you. Thank you for posting that. You guys saw too, I made the eggs in a muffin tin, which, I mean, that is so easy. All right. Look at this. Sandwiches every morning taken care of. All right, let's get this going. And then let me get that hard-boiled egg I talked about. Because we had one more egg. We had one more egg. Well, we had 4 more. I just don't want to hard-boil one egg. So here's our hard-boiled egg. Wrong side. You could use this. Yes. So we had those 2 extra sausages because the English muffins came with 6. The sausages came with 8. So you could use, if you're like, I don't want Spam, you could use your sausage meat. You could use anything. So 100%. Yeah, way better tasting. And this is pretty much a build your own ramen right here. Okay, nice hard-boiled eggs. All right, let's go to our stove cam here. Here we go. Look at these. Look at those noodles. Look at them go. Okay, I'm not kidding you when I say oh, there's like a few extra little pieces. Okay, add the noodles. Da-da-da-da-da. And then add seasoning. Okay, so you don't add it at this point. All right. I am going to do everything else, though, in this. Like, those noodles are definitely... Yeah, those noodles are done. So I'm going to turn off. Use the shrimp on the rice if you want. Yeah. See what I mean? There's so many ideas with what we decided to cook today. There's so many ways you could do this just a little bit different. You took the English muffin out of the bag, made breakfast sandwich for your mom, and then put them back in the bag, sealed, froze them. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Yeah, you could definitely, like, the muffins and stuff, do it differently. You can even do it with toast, honestly. You could just be like, hey, I'm going to pre-make the eggs and everything else, and then the toast. Like, do the toast in there. Okay, so we have that. All right, guys, we're going to add all these goodies. So I'm going to add some onion. I want to add a little bit of my green pepper. Gonna add my snap peas, my mung beans, like my sprouts, and then my shrimpies. I'm gonna let this sit for a second. Let me grab my big old ramen bowls. Snow peas? Oh, I always called them snap peas. All right. Okay. So here we go. Oh my gosh. You guys. Tell me if that is from a Top Ramen packet. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Snap peas are, oh, they're fat. You're right, they are fatter. Oh my gosh. Yes. So again, all right. I have a ramen spoon. I'm not kidding you. We really do eat ramen this much that we have like special spoons and bowls just for it. But that looks amazing. That is seriously good, like ramen, and it all started from a packet. You guys, this, and we still have shrimp. We still have vegetables. $5. $5 dinner. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, I'm so glad you'd eat that. Yes. Kume. Yeah, never made ramen. It looks awesome. Thank you. Let's see if it tastes awesome, right? That's the key. It looks like it came from a ramen restaurant. I want real ramen, not in the packets. Stop eating the, right? For college kids, that's why we tried this challenge. It's like sometimes it's not going to happen that way. So we wanted to make sure that we could do something that college kids might be able to afford, right? Under $40. I will say, if you can do the real thing at home, it's worth it. Okay, let's see here. Need some soy sauce. Okay, let's soy sauce it up a bit. I will say, if you're doing this at home and you've got some, like I said, extra seasonings, just like the breakfast sandwiches, adding like a Tabasco or a hot sauce, for this, definitely I would have added a little bit of garlic. Y'all know my love of garlic. So a little bit of garlic, maybe something else. But this, seeing that you could take your little packet, your 29-cent top ramen, and turn it into this, not bad. Much better with the soy sauce. Let me try just the broth. So good. You guys. You live in a oh wow. Yeah. Yeah, living in a college town, you probably see some really unique stuff. I love this. I think it's so good. I'm actually really excited to eat this when stream's done. It's a lot of food to eat, but it 100%, I am like so impressed that little packet is like, was this. Again, you guys, we still have the cobbler. I still have that to pull out. But we did our amazing egg sandwiches, right? We did our fried rice. So egg sandwiches, again, we got 6 of these. And then a 7th breakfast with the leftover eggs and sausage. Whole bunch of Spam with a side of fried rice, right? Just like Spam, and some fried rice. And again, this was only like half of it. We still have a whole nother half of it that I did with the vegetables. So this is easily like 5 lunches, easily. And then we got this ramen. All the vegetables still left, everything. Again, this is another set of like 5 to 6 dinners right here. Top Dog actually just walked in the door, guys. You guys want him to try stuff? I know you all do. Okay, come on in.
All right.
Let me get him his mic.
Is this everything?
Yes, basically.
Yeah.
Let me mic you up.
Okay.
Welcome, Top Dog, guys. I told you guys, he's really here. I don't make him up.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Sorry, I was running errands.
No, that's what I said. So you're not going to try this because I've already wrapped them. But
Okay.
these are the egg, sausage, cheese sandwiches for a breakfast.
There you go. Hey, egg, sausage, and cheese. I've had that in like English muffin as a breakfast sandwich.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Mad Max Power. I appreciate it. This is the guy, if we get enough people, which I think we hit today,
Oh,
he
yeah.
has to cook a meal.
We still gotta go get all those bots out. There was all those bots.
I got about half of them.
Well, I'll help with the other half.
We had a lot of raids.
Yeah.
So
Oh no.
he doesn't want to do it, but we're going to make him.
Oh no.
He's so like, okay.
If that happens, by the way, if we're gonna do the Top Dog with Flour episode,
Yeah.
you guys don't want to miss that. It is probably gonna be one of the funniest episodes we've ever
Right?
had.
Oh, you saw his reflection? Yeah. Sometimes
Where?
he'll like stand over there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can easily see you. That's so funny. That's good, Jedi. Okay, so we're just have you start with this first because
Okay.
you know you love this, so we're gonna do that last. This is from a shrimp, the ramen shrimp packet.
Oh.
Oh, there was a spoon. Here you go. I was having issues. So, this is from the shrimp packet and elevating it with actual shrimp. I showed them, yeah.
Chat, you've seen this, right?
Mm-hmm.
The egg and the shrimp.
Yeah.
Are these snap peas? What are these?
No, snow peas.
Snow peas?
Yeah,
Just
I
flavor?
said snap. I told you we both said snap.
Are you supposed to eat those, or are those just kind of for
no,
flavor?
you eat them if you
Okay.
want them. It's just a way to add more vegetables to a college dorm room meal.
Yeah.
But the ramen costs 29 cents for the
Okay.
packet,
Yeah.
and then the shrimp for a pound. Now there's not a pound in here.
Yeah.
Was $5.28. So what we're eating right now, and then our general pantry stuff, again, not everything, was $4.32.
Well, and then you've got the egg.
Yeah, but that was left over from our pantry stuff, our eggs.
Oh, from
So,
the pantry stuff.
Our
Gotcha.
total
Okay.
for all of this food, and it is at least 5 to 7 breakfast, lunches, dinners, and desserts for a college kid. Like for $36.35.
Wow.
Yeah. Can you
Okay.
guys believe it? You just posted it. Oh, thank you so much, Fluffy Baker.
Right.
I appreciate it.
Okay. Well, let me try this out then.
Okay.
Oh, and you have Sprouts in here too.
And I did. I
I
have
love
Sprouts.
I love Sprouts, guys. I
Mhm.
really do.
But this is just coming again. I added some soy sauce to it. There is no garlic because we're just using how the package comes and then elevating it with different things. Right?
No.
Like fresh,
Mhm.
yummy. Yeah, it's good.
Oh, that's good.
Right?
It does. It has a very fresh taste.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and-
this, I mean, you guys saw it, and I wasn't lying when I said he loves Top Ramen because literally, you guys, I'm not kidding you. We have like 2 of these in here. He loves Top Ramen. So this came from a shrimp Top Ramen package, just the seasoning, and then adding some free soy sauce.
There you go.
All right, and then this is so let me bring the other one out because you can see what I did to kind of do it, right? Top Ramen Dog. Where's the orange juice?
Jedi, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. Top Ramen Dog.
Right? Okay. So I stuck this aside for you because I knew you wouldn't like this one. But what we ended up doing for lunch was the Spam fried rice. And they all agreed. It was so funny because I'm going to snooze really quick this ad so you guys can stay around while he eats. So I know how you like it, so I kept it this way. But to elevate the Spam fried rice, which they were like, I cannot believe how much Spam comes in a can.
Yeah.
It is so much that it
And-
really is Spam with a
and
side
guys,
of rice.
They don't lie. A can of Spam will last
Forever.
forever.
Yeah,
Like the
forever.
shelf life on it is like
Amazing.
ridiculous.
And it's so tasty. So what I also did is for $1.68, I bought a veggie chow. I didn't realize the noodles were in it, but I bought a chow mein veggie mixture. So not only do we have 2 eggs, Spam, rice, but then the elevated version that I'll eat for leftovers this week is tons of vegetables in here as well. So that's yours because you won't like these vegetables. Because it's got like bok choy, water chestnuts, peas.
It was really good.
Yeah, that.
Oh.
You guys, and how funny was it? Right before I walked in the door, I said, I can't wait to eat that after stream. And now he's like, no, I'm taking it. I'm taking it.
It's mine.
But yeah, so that's what we did to Ella. Like, not only do you have all of this, and
Gotta
lunch
clear the palate with a root beer.
was $4.66 for the week. So this is enough food for one person. Like for almost an entire week, you get meat, vegetables, and a little bit of rice. So if you want, you can
Let's see, what
use
is
the
that?
fork.
I learned the hard way. I always add bok choy and snow peas. The last one doing stir fry.
Yeah, they cook so fast.
Spam steak with a side of shrimp fried rice.
Right? I ain't opposed to that. And yeah, you guys have made so many great choices of like, if you didn't want, we did breakfast sausage in the sandwich. If you're like, I don't want that, do Spam. Do Spam in the ramen. Do shrimp in the fried rice. These meats, you can literally mix and match. Okay.
Yep, we got a puppy. We got a puppy.
Puppy time.
Puppy time.
Right? Spam and au gratin potatoes.
Yeah.
Some potatoes and Spam. Yeah, we're
She's such a
Spam
good
people. Like, I will buy Spam at our, like, Sam's Club Costco because we'll eat it. Like, we eat it. He knows what he's about to expect because I'm not kidding
So,
you when I make this Spam.
You
When
know
I
what's
make
funny,
this fried
guys,
rice.
is I'm really glad that we were doing this collegiate theme today
Yeah.
because I actually requested Spam fried rice like a month ago.
Yeah, he
Because
did.
I was like, hey, could you make your Spam fried rice? I really like it. It's great for leftovers and stuff. And she never made it. So then all of a sudden the collegiate episode comes up and we're like, Spam fried rice. And I'm like, yes, make the Spam fried rice.
Right? Exactly. Oh, thank you, Hannah. Welcome. Thank you.
And a banana.
Spam and toasted cheese, right? The puppy love. The other puppy is over there.
Mhm.
Ah, thank you. Oh, one step closer to Top Dog having to cook.
Oh, cut it out. Cut it out.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Spam
Gume said spam hash. Imagine making corned beef hash but with spam.
I'm interested.
Yeah. See, he's just sitting and eating because he's used to this. Guys, probably, well, normally maybe once every 2 months, I make for him for lunch a giant, like what I made today, I make
Yeah.
that for him for lunch.
It's like once a quarter.
Yeah. I don't make it too much, but yeah, 100%. Okay. We have the cobbler. You can keep eating if you want. Now, Top Dogs also, this is our favorite, like just dump and go
Are you making the peach cobbler?
Yes, that's what I made was the peach cobbler.
Is it ready?
Yeah, because it takes a few hours to
Oh,
cook. Yeah, no, it's ready.
Oh, yeah.
I know. Do you guys hear him? He's like, oh, yeah, it was $6 in your area. Yeah, mine was, hold on, because I was really prepared today, guys. Mine was 208. 208 for Spam this time around. I do know. So here's the thing.
The Spam was $1 cheaper than the eggs.
Yeah, Spam was cheaper than the eggs today.
That's right.
It was kind of wild.
Cheaper than the butter.
Yep. Well, butter can be pretty expensive. And like I said, like there were certain things I went higher on too, but the biggest thing is that I noticed that I've seen, and this is what Top Dog and I actually do, is if we know we're always going to eat something and it has a good shelf life, we'll pay, $15 for a flat of Spam because we know we're going to eat it and we can like take our time going through it.
It's got an infinite shelf life, so.
Yeah. So if you
So we slap like 2 cans in here in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And then the rest goes in storage
Yeah.
for when we need it.
Yeah. So it's like if you for sure do it. So the Aldi brand, which is called Luncheon Meat, was $1.95 last time. Okay. See, yeah, I know the place I went to was called Winco today, and they have one of the best savings in Vegas. And so I know I went there, and these were the prices of everything. And like I said, even the rice, because I had to-go rice, the cost of a pound of rice was $1.29. So I really made sure, like, okay, if we're gonna do this, let's do it. But our total was $36.35 for all this food.
You had money left over.
I know, and that's why I was
To
saying.
buy like root beer or something.
Well, what I said I would have bought is because I had a few dollars left over. I would have bought like a fresh fruit to add, like a whole watermelon.
Yeah.
There would have been like $3. Grapes or apples or strawberries, like I would, because
You know what? As if you wanted like a side with this too,
Mhm.
I bet with that money left over, you could have just gotten some like asparagus.
Yeah, I could have done
It would have
something
been
like
close.
that.
It would have been
Mhm.
close to the $40. Might have gone like $1 over, or
Yeah.
maybe a few cents over or something.
Yeah.
But I was like, but you could have gotten like some asparagus. you know?
Yeah.
Or maybe even some broccoli. I know broccoli you would have still been under 40.
Yeah, and I could have, instead of doing the stir fry stuff, like the stir fried veggies, I could have gotten frozen broccoli
Mhm.
and just done broccoli in there instead. I just wanted a variety of vegetables. So you definitely have options, but it is very obvious from what you guys can tell, we got the same amount of veggies. Your frozen veggies is $1.68. Our fresh veggies was $4.32. We almost, I'm going to say 50-50 when we eat. We're eating frozen veggies that I heat up. Like that'll skillet up. Oh, the other pup came around.
She came a wandering.
Miss Stella has come around. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Right, Hannah? No, I love frozen vegetables. I think they're so good. We actually we don't steam them, but we skillet them, and they're just and they can be used whenever you need them, all that. I think the only ones we don't really eat frozen are Brussels sprouts and asparagus, but cabbage, broccoli, carrots, peas, corn, almost everything else we'll eat frozen.
Locka-locka-locka-lee.
By the way, guys, Stella, so the other dog, Roxy, she is like my shadow. She is always next to me. If I'm on the couch, she is like right there. This is his cuddle buddy.
Yeah.
Stella is fully Top Dog's cuddle buddy.
She's a daddy's girl.
Right? Since you saved money for today's stream, hope the theme you pull out next week will be exotic. Yeah, I know. It's going to be, we'll see.
Theme for next week.
Well, I haven't told them yet.
Oh.
Yeah, frozen Brussels sprouts, yeah, no, they don't cook well. They're too mushy. Like, that's my thing. As long as it's not mushy when I eat it, I'm good. But I want to show you guys this cobbler. So I'm not kidding you when I say, if you weren't here when I started making it, I'll explain it to you. This is Top Dogs and Mine's favorite. I call it like dump and go dessert, and it's so delicious. So you take a can of pie filling, put it in a crock pot, you just throw it all down. You then take box cake mix, just take the mix out, you put it on top, and then you take one stick of butter. You don't mix anything. You take one stick of butter and you slice it into a few little cubes, and you place that on top of the cake mix. Put the lid on, turn it on high, cook it for 2 to 3 hours, depending on like how fast your crock pot cooks. And it is one of the best. It's one of the best desserts. You can serve it with ice cream. If you have extra money, do that. Like a Cool Whip on top. You can do everything. He's literally looking at it right now. But
Oh God, okay, I didn't even open it. It's just a little bit of steam and stuff escaping from the edges, and just the smell. I'm like,
it's so good. It is so good. And if you have extra seasonings, sprinkle a little cinnamon or nutmeg on top.
cinnamon a minute.
It's really good. Okay, I'm gonna bring this to the stove because I want you guys to see. You want to hit stove view?
I
for
will.
me? Ooh.
Stove. Good timing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can lift this up.
Oh, they can see it.
Do you guys see? It's got that lovely, lovely crust on it, and it's cakey. And then we've got all the goodness.
And I gotta tell you guys, the smell right
It
now
smells
is
so good.
oh, it's intoxicating.
Okay.
It's so yummy.
And I'm not kidding you when I say this is Top Dogs and Mine's. Like, we've had it with blueberry. We've had it with a few things. Oh, you want a big spoon? You guys, did you see this? I literally grabbed this spoon to just do it, and he hands me this. Like, hello.
Master Splits, you know that for sure. Yep, dude. Take some of this and you put some vanilla bean ice cream with it. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I'm gonna need a nap after.
So this is what it looks like, and it's kind of a mess, but you've got all your peaches. Like, I'll even put a few extra peaches. I don't think we have any vanilla. Oh, we do. Okay. It's so good.
We got vanilla beans.
Obviously, I did a whole bunch, but if this is a dessert for one person, it will last you all week.
Now where's that spoon?
Right here.
Oh, well, let me use the ice cream spoon.
I think the ice cream scooper might be in the dishwasher, but I'm not sure. Do you know? Yeah. Let me just grab another spoon. It's like we're at that point with the ice cream where it's like almost done.
Do I just pour the cobbler there?
No, you don't pour the cobbler.
Why not?
I'll do this.
But why don't I just pour the cobbler?
There we go. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Here you guys go. Look at that.
Big chunk of vanilla bean, Tillamook vanilla bean ice cream.
Look at that. All right. And it is like melting in. It is so delicious. Okay, I'm going to turn this off just so nothing happens. But yeah, you can use a legit Top Dog cobbler. Yes. I remember making this for the first time and we were both like, all right, let's see what this is going to turn into. Like, who knows what science experiment I'm doing now. And this ended up being like so good. It really is good. And I'll tell you, like, so this dessert was,
I
let's
just have
see.
to watch the temperature.
Yeah.
I do spice, I just don't do hot temperature.
This dessert was $5.22.
And that doesn't include the ice cream.
No, that doesn't include the ice cream. And again, you could do like a Cool Whip on top. You could, yeah, it's like so good. But you could do any pie filling, cherry, blueberry, boysenberry, anything. And if you're like, I can't find the pie filling, he's so happy.
So good.
If you can't find the pie filling, you can do frozen fruit. It's just that gelatin in the pie filling helps everything cook more. So you might have to independently add some. I want some.
Just try it. It's so good, guys. Literally my favorite thing she's ever made on stream. That's so good. 20 out of 10. I'm not rating things today because
No.
this is...
That's number one.
It's way over here. It's like, you know how we normally lay it out, and I normally put number one right here. I'm literally going way over here with it. Like it's
Yeah.
It's number one for this stream, and all following streams. You know what I mean? Like,
I know we are fighting for the food. I'm like sitting here like,
I'm not joking, guys.
and I still have a whole crock pot
Mm-hmm.
of this back there. Like, I know that's not the only thing. Oh, splits, you gotta try it. I promise you guys, this food, I'm like sitting here going, I can't believe I'm gonna now look at our personal budget for food and be like, I could do better. Look what I made for $40. 36,
Yeah.
35. Look at that. Like, he's so happy.
It's so good. It's dangerous good. It's dangerous good.
Mm,
It's so yummy.
Okay. College dorm. Under $40. This would give a college kid, any person, I say college kid, but if you're just on a budget, all of us are, especially with food, $40 and you got yourself amazing meals for the whole week. We've got our breakfast sausage sandwiches that we freeze and you can heat up and go. We've got our Spam fried rice with the vegetables and all of that. We've got the shrimp ramen. And then we've got the peach cobbler for dessert.
I already forgot everything else you mentioned that you made. It doesn't matter. The peach cobbler ones. Peach cobbler with vanilla bean ice cream.
Winner, winner.
I literally don't have the words
You guys-
to describe it.
All of these are so good.
Really good.
Like, and filling. I can't believe it. Like, we're gonna, after this is done.
This is good. This is good meals right
This
here.
is.
Because I've even had the breakfast sandwich. I've had that several times
Yeah.
before, and that's a solid sandwich. I'm not a big breakfast guy. I like to have a bowl of cereal every morning.
Yeah.
For the last like
Guys, this is
40
not
years.
that cabinet very
Yeah.
much. You can see right here.
That's my cereal.
That's his cereal choices.
And I'm not a big breakfast person. So like going to things like Denny's or something. Yeah, not a bread guy. Yeah, well, Jedi, same. But these breakfast sandwiches, they're small. They're exactly the amount I want. All right.
Mhm.
They got the sausage, the egg, the cheese in there, and everything. Oh, look, boom, it's perfect. Like,
Right splits so much better than a college meal plan. I made it so it's food college kids could get, but honestly, that's why I'm like, look at what I did with $40. I want to look at my budget even more and see what else I can do because food is getting so expensive.
you did 36. What if you did like 25?
No, that would be really, there'd be no vegetables.
Oh.
Like I said, what could I take out? Okay, I guess you don't need to have dessert as a meal,
That
but
saves $5.22 right
so
there.
that saves some money. Butter, eggs, and veggies. Again, if you go full frozen, you could take out about $4 right there.
Mhm,
So we're at $9. The cheese, you guys, I want really nice cheese, and
You go cheaper cheese.
you can. It was $1.28 for the cheap cheese, the like Kraft
There you
singles.
go. Yeah.
So you could go cheaper on the
So let's see.
cheese.
We've got how much are we? I'm keeping a total. So we got $5.22.
And then $4 for the veggies, because frozen is always $3.
About $3. So that's $8.22.
And then about
And then
$2.
You can save about $10.
And then again, I did the ramen with the shrimp. Ground beef, ground turkey, chicken, way
Turkey.
cheaper.
Turkey. I've tried ground beef and ramen. It's kind of hit or miss,
Yeah.
but I've had the turkey, and,
Yeah.
and that's not bad. That's
And
not
even
bad at all.
those roasted chickens that you can pull apart the chicken,
Mhm.
you could put that chicken
Yep.
in the fried rice, and you could put that chicken
Shredded
in
chicken.
your ramen.
Yep.
So I went with shrimp, and shrimp is the expensive one because I wanted to do
So yeah,
kind of
you
a
can get
better
away
one.
by saving what, maybe $12?
Maybe $12.
I don't think you can really change anything here because rice
No.
is rice, spam, spam.
Yeah.
So I think
this I
ultimately
can't
you
change.
got $36, but if you were really on a budget, you could probably bring it down $12. And if
Yeah.
you went to somewhere like Jedi's talking about Aldi and
Aldi,
stuff
yeah.
like that, you might even be able to find it for cheaper.
Yeah.
So
I agree, Gume. Like this for under $40, I am not disappointed in any of this food. Like Top Dog and I are gonna be fighting for it when stream's done. And the best part is if you're like meal prepping, he's literally like gonna fight me.
but
If you're meal prepping, you've now got a whole week's worth of meals. And we did this talking and chatting for 2 hours. You do this, you got yourself probably an hour and a half worth of cooking. This will still take 2 hours.
oh, that's like all of it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's making all of it. So you give yourself 2 hours a week maybe an hour, hour and a half, and you could do all your meal prep.
Do it, Master.
This
Do it.
is so good, right? You got to make a cobbler. You'll probably make it the proper way, though. Knowing you, Master, we made it crock pot. That's how we always make our cobbler now, and I have turned so many people on to making cobbler this way that they also won't do it any other way.
It's real easy at home. Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy. It's like, I think college kid, you put it in, you study, party, you know, whatever you want to do, and you come back and you get to eat it.
I'm not even hungry, and I'm just like eating cobbler and ice cream.
Right? Because it's too good. It's too good. But I can't believe it. But
Are you
I've got,
ready to break their hearts?
I am.
You guys ready?
I'm sorry.
We have some really sad news for you guys. Not sad for us.
So.
Everybody paying attention, right? Everybody's in? Everybody's going? Because it's a big announcement. Okay.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately.
for you all, my friends, I am taking a break. I am only taking 3 weeks, though. I'm taking a 3-week break. I am not gone. I am coming back. One is there is a lot happening with work that as a manager, I have to get things figured out. And 2 is Top Dog and I are actually going to take a vacation.
We're going on vacation.
We are going on vacation for his 40th birthday.
Oh.
Believe it or not, Top Dog's birthday is in just a few weeks. And we are going on vacation. And it is not somewhere I'll be able to stream or do anything. But when we come back, I 1,000% we're going to do some just chatting. I'm going to share photos, videos, everything. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Is it Dex Effects? Thank you for the follow. You guys, I think he's going to have to cook.
Okay, so.
Maybe that's the stream we come back to. If he cooks. What do you think? Oh, perfect. Good. I'm glad I said it right. Thank you.
Okay, so if Becca with Flower was gonna vacation for 3 weeks, and it's somewhere where she can't stream and stuff like that, and it's for my birthday, do you guys have any ideas of where we might be going? I will tell you this: it involves a lot of food.
I only go on vacation to food.
There's a lot of food on this vacation.
It's been a few years. It's been a year and a half since we've actually taken a vacation.
Yeah, about a year and a half since we actually did a real proper vacation.
Yeah, that's how much we've been working. Paris, that's a good choice.
Yes,
Okay.
and you're thinking along the same
Japan.
the right line.
Oh, these are naming all the
Master,
places I
you got
wanna
the
go.
right idea or the wrong location?
Yeah,
Jedi was closer in location.
yeah.
Ah.
It's all about the food for us.
It's think food and think Europe. If
Mhm.
you're going to go to Europe for food, where are you going?
Dex
Effects. Boom.
Good job. Yes, we're actually going. Spain's another good one. We are going to Italy.
We're going to Italy.
So we're gonna eat Italy. But yes, we're
There's going to be tons of pictures.
Yes.
Tons of pictures of Becca with Flower trying food out. We'll probably do even a couple short videos and everything. I wouldn't expect anything to go up while we're out there.
No.
It'll probably when we come back
Yeah.
is when you guys. So the Discord and her Instagram stuff like that will be quiet.
Yeah.
But when we come back, she'll start flooding it with all kinds of content
Yes.
from us going to
And
Italy.
like I said, what I'll probably do is maybe that Sunday I come back, we'll do a just chatting, guys, and I can show you videos, pictures. I'll make maybe just a quick dish I can eat with you.
There you go.
Or we'll do it like the Wednesday night before. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yes, pasta, pizza.
On Wednesday, you might still
cheese.
be jet lagged.
Yeah, I'm gonna be jet lagged
The
for a
jet lag
while.
is going to be real. That's a
And-
9-hour time
And
difference.
Top
from
Dog
us.
and I, by the way, we come back and jump into work the next day
which
that we come back. So I'm
might-
giving me some
might be a
time
mistake.
because it is like it's going to be insane. But I can't take any more time off because of my commitments I've made at work. So it's just like, nope, this
Yep.
has to be what happens.
Yeah, Master, it's going to be endless pasta, pizza, and
Meats,
wine and cheese. And
and
just,
all,
we're going to just bury ourselves and drown in it, you
just
know?
all the goodness, all of it. I'm so excited. I've never been anywhere in Europe. The only places I've been outside of the U.S. is Tijuana, which if you grew up in
Mexico.
San Diego, you ditch school, you go get tacos and TJ, and you come back.
That's not San Mexico.
It's
But
the truth.
Mexico, for those of us.
Mexico, yes. So I've been to Mexico, and then Top Dog and I, a year and a half ago, our first vacation, true vacation ever together out of 15 years of marriage
Yep.
with St. Lucia.
We went to the
So we're
Caribbean.
finally taking another one,
It was wonderful.
right? That country's shaped like a boot. Exactly.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Gourmet.
Becca with Flower is whisking me away to Italy for 2.5 weeks for my birthday.
Yep, we're gonna go and we're gonna have
I
fun.
love her so much.
Does he love me enough to let me have the rest of the peach cobbler? No, he doesn't. But yeah, we will share. If I do jump
That was a little
online, I'll
questionable.
say hi to you guys.
Do
But
you have ice cream?
yeah, I
Like-
put it back in there.
Is there how much left?
You're gonna want to put the cobbler into the. There's not a lot left.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm so excited. And so everybody who followed me today, I really appreciate it. I know all my OGs.
Sure, you can have that.
Yeah, exactly. I know all my OGs know this, but I truly mean it. Like, the follows are free. I appreciate it. It really helps. And I love being here because of you all. Top Dog can see it all the time. Like, I enjoy cooking and baking. He's the reason. He's like, just do it on stream. Like, just do it. It makes it so you have to do something. Because I would get so busy that I go months without cooking or baking or doing anything I liked. And so I super appreciate you all being here with me. And I truly do mean that from the bottom of my heart. To all my new friends, I thank you so much. You guys made this so fun. I'm going to count this up because this man might be streaming, right? So yeah, I cannot believe it. I don't know what he's doing.
This is for them.
Oh, there
This
you
is for
go.
them.
There you go.
It didn't work? Did it work?
No, I don't think anything happened.
No, I think it works. I think you don't see it.
Oh, I don't know. Did a giant piece of happy
No,
butter come on the
it would have been a
screen?
bunch of happy butters.
Oh,
Yeah.
did a bunch of happy butters come on the screen? Everyone's saying happy
Oh,
birthday to you.
Happy birthday. Oh, thank you so very much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, the Splits Italian men are mama's boys.
Yep. Oh, I gotta
He's
tell you too.
Italian.
So, Master, I'm telling you right now too. Like my mom, like I grew up in an Italian household. All right. So I'm split. I'm Viking and I'm Italian. All right. But growing up with my mom being the cook in the house, I was in an Italian household. And I mean, my dad jokes around, but we also kind of laugh that it might be halfway semi-true that he married my mom for her spaghetti and meatballs. All right. Not gonna lie, it might be true. And yeah, so there's definitely something there. All right.
Yeah. But yeah, if you could stay around to raid, I want to tell you guys, it means so much. The person on this side of the camera, I got to meet so many of you today from you raiding, and I'm telling you, it brings a lot of joy and just makes it so much fun. So even if it's just 10 seconds, if you
Now,
can stay, that would be great.
We rated Chef JT last time, huh?
Yes, we did.
So what about Chef Steve?
We can raid Chef Steve. I'm sure a lot of you guys know him.
You guys want to
So,
raid Chef Steve?
Let's raid Chef
Well, say hi.
Steve. Okay, I need to watch what Top Dog does, guys.
It's super easy.
'cause
Just
I
in
know.
chat, you just go /raid, not with all caps. Although that might work. And then space, and then you just say Chef Steve.
You guys, I'm still learning. It's been a year, and I
3:30.
still am like, what do I do? Huh? But yes,
That's-
if you guys can stick around, right? Creme you don't know him at all. But oh my gosh, we did it. College or budget friendly, full week of food.
Cheers.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, under $40. Woo! Let's go raid. Bring it loud, guys. 10 seconds. Let's do this.
See you guys all in a few weeks.
Yes, see you.